his control, his board control, his rail control, and putting the power to use when it needs to be put to use. A lot of guys oversurf. Too much power off the bottom, too much power through the middle of the turn. Zeke sets his rail. The bottom turn, I can't stress that enough. The bottom turn is so important out here. He's got that on lock.
Had some amazing results here, a couple of semi-finals in the past QSs. So you obviously click with Sunset. How important is that to feel that connection?
Yeah, I mean, it's all about to be connected, you know, like just breathe and be in the moment. I know, as I said, it's kind of cliche, but that's true. But that's really hard to be present, to be at the moment. And I've been working a lot with that with my brother Ace.
Into round 3. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Laura.
And we're going to do one in
one of Jadson's best friends in motion now, Italo Ferreira. The former world champ shuts down a big end section with a lot of energy, and he's feeling it. This guy is always so fired up. You lose track of how many Red Bulls he takes in before he goes to surf, but he likes that energy. You know, before that he was drinking coffee. He just wants to feel his veins just pulsing. He's not a guy that wants to take a nap throughout the day. He just wants to surf until he can't move anymore. And back to action with Italo's start.
Yeah, I mean, you can see a lot of froth on this wave. Nice swooping turn up into the lip. Being patient here, not skipping out. You see a lot of guys really pushing it too hard, coming off the bottom, straight up into the lip, fins free. I mean, look at, oh yeah, Joe, I mean, right here up and riding, Ezekiel Lau, live action.
Zeke Lau frames that frontside wrap. You can tell that style miles away.
Yeah, I mean, I think these waves right here, Joe, are really repositioning waves. Our surfers were in the lineup, getting caught inside. These are smaller waves, going through the motions, putting something on the board, and I think really getting themselves out of where they were. Everybody looking for a ski to get back out there. When I seen Billy take off on that first one, I already knew that was a repositioning wave. They didn't like where they were in the lineup. That wave, Zeke Lau wrapped back into the power section of the wave, you know, really just going through the motions. And like I said, these surfers are so keen on being in the right position to get the right waves. Those waves were really repositioning waves.
So you can see Zeke just going through the motions, all just about getting in the place he wants to perform in. Billy just stretched one out and basically kicked out, got a .93, sitting with priority with 19:25 on the clock, as we see rolling in a world champ, Italo Ferreira.
Yeah, Joe, he's, you know, caught that wave under priority. He's, oh my gosh, look at that snap.
Big section there for him to try to belt off the top, and he goes down. Here we go with a roll in potentially. It's a lot of whitewater and still trying to get a piece of this open face. Zeke Lau, big win in Portugal in the Challenger Series, got himself back in the CT jersey full time. And just with a lot of speed off the bottom, he will just run out of room off the top. Incomplete turn for Lau. Oh, it's just that only time will tell. These guys have had so many excellent scores in their career. Here goes Italo with a chip in. Now fading to set up more of a wall. Nice patience from Ferreira, looking to better a 1.67. Remember, already has a 6.0. Here's the windup. Italo, clean backside hammer. And he's going to flow out the back. So getting the completion there, that lead will improve slightly as we approach the halfway mark.
He thought that'd be his worst event on tour. It ended up being a very good result for him. And here we go with the champ, Italo, up and riding, Joe.
Italo from Bahia Formosa is getting a nice clean backhand carve. Setting it up hard off the bottom, drills it. Now setting up the lip again. Nice flow over the top of that section. Smaller open face, but able to get multiple maneuvers done. 3.17 was his last scoring ride that improved on his lead. I'll see if he'll get a step up there.
But here we go, B.Kemper.
Kemper still looking for a first maneuver in this matchup. There's that classic wrap that he throws down at Sunset Beach. Big punctuation under the lip. Timed it well to get out of that lip line early. The end section got a little messy, but he'll still use that as a keeper, comparing that to Billy's wave.
Yeah, Billy right here. Nice wrap back into the power section. Billy's second turn right here. Nice turn, a little bit hung up in the lip. I think, like you said, Sunset really dictates where you're going to go on the wave. You're not telling Sunset where to go. And right there, Billy had a beautiful turn in the lip, but got a little caught up at the top of that wave there.
There's that wrap to set it up. And we'll see another angle, Muko, of what happened on the lip line.
Right there as he gets up there, you see how it kind of like hiccups right there. He doesn't get that full motion through the turn.
Coming through on the board, 12:40 to go. Lau's turn. Lau now patient off the bottom and setting up that big wrap. Nice bowl on the open face now. Jams it under the lip line again. Lau flowing and attacking that final turn, hanging on by his tiptoes. He'll be incomplete on the finish.
Oh man, I think that would have been the biggest score of the heat right there had he finished that move, Joe. Nonetheless, all the boys getting on the board, everybody putting up score. Really patient off the bottom. I love that about Zeke. Really places his turns correctly up in the lip. Big hack right there on the top. And right here, just kind of getting a little too over his front foot. You know, not the legs were extended and not so bent right there. But, you know, what would you see on this replay, Joe?
I just loved his patience to start. I love that just standing tall, showing that he's waiting for Sunset to tell him where he's going to go next. This turn was money. He's reliable for Zeke. Again, Italo Ferreira have a big backhand section. Quick redirect off the top. Ferreira getting a little bounced off the bottom turn, but recovers well to a nice backhand snap. And there's that classic pin drop to try to punch through the surface to avoid that turbulence and getting dragged in. This is probably what feels comfy to John hanging with Brandon and Ross Williams in the back of the truck. Back to action with Italo as he has the redirect in the pocket on a pretty big section. He's trying to outrun that lip line. He successfully gets out in front to step off. And Makua, his lead has grown a bit. His previous wave, 5.67. Back with his 6.0. 7 CT wins as we get back into B.Kemper. Trying to better a 0.93 here. He's already done that. Second turn, he's aggressively running down the line looking for more. Wrapping cutback once again for the big wave world champ. Attacking that section one more time. Billy, we know that he is just into his fitness and preparing. Wife Tahiti liking that one and really celebrating a fun ride at Sunset.
Getting him up to the lead, I'm not sure that wave had the actual maneuvers on it to a nonetheless beautiful opening turn on this wave, Billy. I mean, I've surfed this wave out here with this kid I don't know how many times. Once upon a time, we'd go around the world, and there's not too many places I'd go without Billy. And he knows this place as well as anybody, and it just shows right there in that wave, Joe, really picking a wave that gave him a lot of opportunity to do maneuvers. Surfers up against him that would like to take him out at any time. And here we go at Ezekiel Lau. Looks like he's going to take off on this wave right here, Joe.
So getting the roll in with priority. Important timing for Zeke. Needs a 4.16 to avoid the elimination round. Nice patience for Zeke. Now waiting for something to work with. He's got to dig in. There's that front side hook. Lau off the bottom. Jams it. Total control for the two-turn combination. Is B.Kemper in trouble with 50 seconds to go in the last season? Let's check out this effort to try to save himself from the elimination round.
I mean, just super patient to manage these bumps right here off the bottom. You see that right there? Get up into the lip. Nice turn. It's reminiscent of his first wave, his first high score. I'm going to go on the limb and say that was enough to get him up into second place. I mean, here's B.Kemper, but smart. Caught that wave under priority. Just going for it right here. Unfortunately, it closes out, but Ezekiel Lau, the patience that this kid has, this man has, excuse me, with 30 seconds left in the heat, to catch that wave, be patient enough to get two unbelievable maneuvers under his belt. You know, the judges have their work cut out for them, right?
Waiting for Zeke Lau with him on the beach. Signing up with Tokoro's full-time this season on tour. Score is in 6.73. All the way to first place to take the win. From third to first, Italo drops to second, and B.Kemper will be dealing with the elimination round potentially later on today.